morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whoever and wherever you are. I'm trying not to make that a common thing, but it just pretty much sums up the way I feel pretty much every day, which is whatever you're doing, whoever you are, whatever you get up to, it's a good day. It's always going to be a good day unless some kind of natural catastrophe happens or you're dead. So keep on living and stay safe. That's a bit of a dark way to start off a video, really, isn't it? Damn. Should we try that again? So how we do? The clouds have rolled over. Up until about an hour ago it was pretty nice out here. Unfortunately not. Now, for those of you that have issues with my audio or wish it could be a little bit better, don't worry, I'm in the same boat as you. And the helmet, which I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be doing that one up. So I'm going to be moving the GoPro, my Bluetooth, everything over into the new bucket. And it's going to be a good one. That's where I started one of my other videos. But yeah, so why am I out today? Well, first of all, why the hell not? Second of all, that's none of your business. Thirdly, I'm going to tell you anyway, because that's the way I am, and you kind of clicked on the video, so hey, what's up? So I'm taking Jellybean back to the dealership, and no, that doesn't mean I'm trading her in. That would be savage. There's an event going on, as I mentioned in the previous video. I keep saying that line and it's getting on my nerves, so I'm going to try and stop saying that now. Yeah, so they're doing an event. Things are going to be on offer, less pricey, and I'm hoping to actually see a few other Vulcans down there as well. Now, I didn't get to come out as early as I would have liked to, because then I would have been able to get a lot of the sunshine, and I think sunshine just makes videos better anyway. Fingers crossed for plenty of that to come. But for now, we're just cruising to stay 55. And when you get to the dog training sign, turn left. Otherwise, I would just get lost. That's my only reference to this area. And this is where the country lanes kind of start. Now, when I came to pick Jellybean up, it was back in December, or was it? Yeah, it's back in December. So, it was a fact. I was riding up here, and this was just after we had the fairly decent dusting of snow. So there wasn't any ice on the roads, thankfully. I think it was positive 2 degrees at that point. And there was chunks of ice and snow sort of sitting on the side of the path there on the edge of the road. You know, where it sort of just gets turned into slush, sort of flash freezes overnight and then slowly deteriorates again during the day. And that was kind of how it was. And I can assure you, I was bricking myself. I would have rather the road be wet and muddy than ride through that, especially picking up a new bike and you have to ride back home in it. Oh boy, that was fun. But it did give me, for the first time actually, a good understanding of what can be expected with these small roads and these villages and whatnot. Up until the point of me collecting Jellybean, I'd never really gone out of my town. I'd never explored any of this. I would ride to and from work, go to places that I know of, like the local music venue or another music venue. And I was very sort of not in the exploration kind of mentality. I didn't have the thought of just going out and riding for the sake of riding, mainly because, yeah, it was a tiny bike compared to sweet Jellybean here, and getting up to 60 was a push. But getting Jellybean, riding to the dealership, riding Jellybean back, I think I waited a few days. No, yeah, I was on the bike every day for the best part of 2.5 months. And I need to put this hand on the bar. There we go. Keep it there. And yeah, so to be in that sort of non-explorative kind of mentality, it's like I don't want to go out of the town in case I get lost or something like that. And I'm thinking, well, to be honest, mate, that's the great invention of Google Maps, because it will literally tell you where you are, as long as you have like a decent smartphone, or half decent smartphone. And not only will it tell you where you are, it will tell you exactly how to get home. And then you can start putting in things like I want to avoid motorways and stuff like that. And it's just, it's one thing to know it exists, it's another thing to actually use it. And I used it a fair bit, but not in that kind of way. So for it to, is that police tape? Oh damn. Hope no one was hurt in that. Just kind of looked like maybe a vehicle left the road or something, but yeah. Anyway, back to the point. So to take that first step, to get lost, you know, it's an adventure in itself. And as long as you have a full or petrol still remaining in the tank, you can get lost for as long as you want. And Google will always find you a way home, so long as you have signal. Something I saw randomly on the YouTubes, which is basically a lad explaining, in America, explaining that someone that he previously had arguments with did something stupid. In America, you're on that side of the road. So what he did, he thought like an idiot, and what that led to is a head-on collision with an oncoming vehicle, a Porsche at that, a bloody expensive Porsche. And the reason for the head-on collision, he decided he wanted to ride on the wrong side of the road, around the blind corner. And that's just something you don't do. So he makes the manoeuvre, goes on the wrong side of the road to take a blind corner, gets a head-on collision. The guy in front, so say this guy in front, hears the crash, turns around, and I shit you not, this guy is 20 foot up in the air, 15, 20 foot, something ridiculous, and he is cartwheeling. I mean, ragdoll is in full effect. Do I feel bad for the guy? No. Should I? Maybe, a little bit. I hate the idea that a biker got hurt, but at the same time, if he's riding like that, and that's a common thing for him, shouldn't be on two wheels, my friend. And this isn't me sort of giving my 2 cents on what happened, or throwing some extra beef on the barbecue, so sort of thing. It's a weird expression, I know, but I just thought of it, so I'm keeping it. It's a, it's more of a warning to you guys, really, that watch this channel. Ride safe, especially now it's getting warmer, the weather's really sort of cranking up. Obviously during the winter you might ride a bit more cautious because of ice or whatever and general conditions, but especially like when it's sunny, when it's even like this today, the roads are dry, it's overcast with clouds and that sort of stuff. It could rain at any moment, but people are still inclined to do silly manoeuvres, and I've done a few, don't get me wrong. Nobody is perfect, nobody is this amazing rider, not even a professional sometimes, but hey, I ain't a professional, I don't claim to be. And on that note, I'm just going to say, ride safe, ride incredibly safe. Don't ride like super cautious, like tensed up and everything. I find myself doing that sometimes. Just chill, really, just relax. And most importantly, have fun. You know, if you go out on a group ride, look after each other. You know, if someone's behind you, look in your mirror a few times every minute, just to make sure they're still there, they're okay. If they come off their bike, you help them out, you get straight on that. Safely, of course. But you do it. called them up. I called these guys up on Friday to ask about the new number plate, and they said, yeah, come down if you can fit in the car park. Can we fit in the car park? Oh, there's a lot of bikes. This I see. What is this I see? There's another Jellybean. And here we are. Hope you've enjoyed the ride and all that. And the noise. Oh. And ta for now, I guess.